Matthew 5 has this very common passage. I think we've all heard of it. Verses 13 through 16 basically say, "You are the salt of the earth, but if the salt loses its flavor, then it is good for nothing. And you are the light of the world. Let your light so shine before men that they can see your good deeds and praise the Father or glorify the Father in heaven." We know this. We are the church. We are salt and light. We are called to impact our world positively. We are to add flavor where it is lacking and to bring light into the darkness. And it sounds easy, doesn't it? But have you ever stopped to question how? How exactly are we to be salt and light? What does that look like? That is the question. Sometimes I feel like my life is having very little impact. I'm not out daily healing the sick or casting out demons or doing things that we would consider to be the works of Jesus. And none of those things are wrong. Of course, I want to move in the supernatural and let the gifts of the Spirit flow through me. I'm not discounting that at all. But what I'm seeing is that that's not the real measure of a life that is salt and light. These verses come immediately after the Beatitudes. And this is instructive to me because these show what a life that is salt and life looks like. In other words, the Beatitudes show a lifestyle that is different from the norms of the culture. If I am to be salt, to impact the world with an opposite spirit, it's not so much about power or wealth or even well-being, but on the contrary. This is what the Beatitudes say. Blessed are the poor in spirit, those who cry or mourn, the humble, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, those who show compassion, the pure in heart, the peacemakers, those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness. There's nothing glamorous about this list, but it is the picture of the sons of God who are secure in their sonship and are able to let go of self-gratification and self-protection. Being salt and light can be summed up in Jesus' greater commandment to love one another. See, at the end of the day, Jesus said we would do greater works than he did, but he did not say that that's how the world will know that we are his disciples. He said the world would know us by the love we have one for another. So it's not that seeking to operate in signs and wonders is bad. It's not that we shouldn't enjoy the blessing of our Father. Of course, both of these things are good things. But being salt and light is more about our attitude in life, an attitude that reflects the love that we freely receive from the Father, so we can freely give it away. Being salt and light is about letting Holy Spirit work in us to make us so secure in the love of the Father that it casts out all fear, so that we can face the world with a completely different attitude. We bring flavor where it is lacking. We bring light where it is dark, because we receive freely from God and we give freely of ourselves, secure in the love that we have received from the Father. Let's be salt and light today, shall we?